Okay, all set to go. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the home opener is underway. Way out front for strike two. Mizorowski goes 6 feet 7 inches, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hey! Just getting started here in Toronto. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-2. Got him. One gone here. One out man at first. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Just missed. Sanchez settles under it. 2 away now. Muncy digs in.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
And there's a foul ball. Pages off of first with 2 away. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him? This is Bryce Terang. Just missed.
Inside. Ball, that's in.
Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. Here's Mike Trout.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kerry Carpenter stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yamamoto, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Kyle Stowers up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Nope.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Late with the swing there. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think the pitchers at times are more than... Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's one away. So up next, Colson Montgomery.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Trout gets under it. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Nope. Ball one.
Strike 2. To the right side. Diaz takes it to the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one way inside.
Hey!
The 1-1. There's a strike.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Ronnie Mauricio now. That one ripped, but foul. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Strike 3. It's a strike. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Aye.
Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey.
Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Kirk throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Andy Pages will hit next. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Yamamoto back to work.
Nope.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bryce Turang digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball. Ball 2.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard. Here's Trout. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball 1.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Outside. That's a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Pickoff throw. Turang dives back in safely. Another throw to second. And he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at second. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's just out.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Kerry Carpenter next up for the Blue Jays. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Alejandro Kirk. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Center field. And that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the fourth, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one's back. And that gets down in the corner. And the tying run is on base. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Betts in the box now. Takes strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Oh, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle. Glove flip for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And up next for Los Angeles, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Kyle Stowers.
First baseman, Kyle Stowers.
Just missed.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And misses inside. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. To the right side, gloves it on the dive, to his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
2 out, space is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
That's out.
Varsho, 29 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
Ball, that's out.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses.
That pitch is up.
And now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
So 2 strikes on Tatis.
Ball inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And El Nino is stifled for the K.
For the Dodgers, left fielder
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Gets down, base hit. And the tying run is on base. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ronnie Mauricio.
Hey!
A little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, that's inside.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to center his first time. Just missed.
Bro, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Out towards right center field. Pages moving under this one. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Ball.
And now 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now batting, Mike Trout.
No, inside.
Well,
oh, that's off the
home
plate.
Run
Ball
earlier in
2.
this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hauls it in, 1 away. And next for LA, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. In the air, out towards right center. And there's 2 down. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Tanner Scott on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Hernandez under it, and there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Kirk in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball two.
That
ball
one
three.
Misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball four to a board.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Stepping in, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Scott, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff
outside.
that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Lined into right. That's out number 2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
In the dirt, ball 1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. And a foul ball. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield.
Abner Uribe comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a chopper. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. 2 on, 1 out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
Ball, that's in.
Two on, 2 outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Ronnie Mauricio. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ezequiel Tovar. This to center field. Pages on the move. Makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. So next, pinch hitter coming on. Davis Schneider. Looking to start something with 1 gone. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Blake Treinen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Pages settles underneath it, 2 away. So back to the top of the order. So up next for Toronto, Bryce Turang.
That bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Treinen, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. Around second now as they still don't have it. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands. Got the barrel to it and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Check
Ball,
swing.
that's
He held
inside.
up. Ball 1. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. Turang throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Louis Varland.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. In the air, right field. Schneider on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Outside. What do you got?
Swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Started after the 2-0, down appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Just missed. And he swings through that one.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This looks like extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. Man at second.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Not close with that one. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. One down. So up next for... Here's a new pitcher from the pen. Lauer. He's into the game with the bases empty. Gorman at the plate now, and that's strike one. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And he hits a ground ball right side. Diaz steps on the bag, out number 2. And here is Ezequiel Tovar. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Foul ball there. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. We go to the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yeah. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. One out man at first. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Fought off foul. And that one hit to first. Fair ball. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Fraley in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Ball 1.
Two on, one out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Inside, ball 2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got in. Advantage count. Just kept it simple.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brendan Little. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Just missed. On the ground, right side, Turan. And that is the ball game. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.